I'm Stephen John Mercer. I'm the CEO of Tissue Therapies, and Tissue Therapies was formed to commercialise the discoveries of our Chief Scientist, Professor Z. Upton, and her research group based at the Queensland University of Technology. That started with some pre-float activity and then listing on the stock exchange in March 2004. Professor Upton was really the prime driver behind a whole set of related discoveries about how tissues repair and respond to injury, including human tissues, particularly human skin, as it happens, which led us really down the path of looking at the commercial applications of this technology, which is actually very versatile. And we really narrowed in on chronic wounds, particularly diabetic venous pressure ulcers, because this technology is uniquely capable of curing these wounds, and there is no definitive treatment for them today. And so that's really, of all of the potential uses we could put this to, that's why we really targeted that first. The VitraGrow, as we have trademarked it, technology really is a smart synthetic protein which combines a number of elements of naturally occurring human proteins, and it really falls in the technical category of extracellular matrix. So it provides a matrix structure for framework for skin cells to attach to, and that really just restores a normal structure that was there prior to the disease or the injury process, and that really then allows the normal wound healing process to restart. There are no particularly good treatments for chronic wounds, and it is a devastating area of human medicine and human suffering. There are more than 1 million amputations per annum in the world, principally due to non-healing diabetic ulcers. And we realised very early that with the results we have in the laboratory with live human skin and subsequently from our clinical trials with humans, that this was a particularly effective treatment. And really the clinical results have already demonstrated that VitraGrow consistently heals these wounds. It's convenient to use, and it is very cost effective. So we've gone from that early stage then to looking at, okay, how do we take this profound set of discoveries and understandings about skin healing and wound healing and actually produce some commercial products from that. And that was one of the initial challenges when I joined the company, because it is such a versatile technology. We had a wide range of things to choose from, but if you really start distilling down against criteria like greatest need and least effective treatments available today, that really led us fairly quickly to chronic wounds, particularly diabetic and venous ulcers in what's called the advanced wound market. We then had the traumas of developing commercial production systems for synthetic proteins, and that is always difficult, particularly because we were looking beyond just producing normal proteins in a synthetic environment, but actually producing a fusion protein that combined different elements into a single molecule. And we had to achieve that in a manner which actually produced a cost-effective outcome. So we now have commercial scale product ready to go, and we will finalise the packaging of that within the next few months, so that by the end of this calendar year we will have the first product ready for sale, and that will be single sterile use, that it will be convenient and easy for the patient to use in a blunt syringe format in a single use peel pack. ATS has been valuable to us, there's no question about that, particularly in areas such as promotion, association with the Queensland Government and with Oz Industry always helps small companies like us, particularly when we are talking to potential commercial partners around the world. And the website has helped as well. And in combination with that, of course, the Queensland Government has been of great assistance to us as well, particularly in areas, as I said, association with the Queensland Government always helps, co-promotion at meetings around the world like BIO. And our Chief Scientist, Professor Z. Upton, has actually won 2 Queensland Smart State fellowships. And so all that plays very well to getting our message out there and enhancing our credibility in a way that would have been much more difficult for us to achieve alone.